Hey science nerds, how you guys doing? It's been a while, so we're gonna do another experiment today. And we're gonna make a chemical reef, which deals with the property, or, well, not the properties, but we won't go into that, but it deals with the diffusion reaction.
There's sunglasses.
They're making fun of me. Without further ado, bear with me because I need these because they have my safety glasses and this is explosive today. So, we are ready. Okay, so what you're gonna do, this one's gotta sit for a while. You're gonna take your piece of filter paper, put it down. This is your mat. Technically, you should not do it on the table. Let's be smarter. Take your plastic tray from your original kit that you got. Throw that baby down. From your diffusion kit, you're gonna have your filter piece of paper, which you wanna set in the middle with a small petri dish on top. Again, this comes from the diffusion kit. From here, Liliana, my lovely assistant, is going to take you through how to pull 10 milliliters of water in your syringe without the air bubbles. Let's watch.
You wanna fill up your cup? What are you doing?
Don't focus on her, focus on this.
You wanna fill up your cup, and so to make sure there are no air bubbles, you wanna put it not to the very bottom, but to the bottom of your cup. And fill it up to a little bit past 10.
Don't mess up.
And then
She got it?
squeeze to the 10 for this one. And then
Okay,
there's no air
so we have 10 milliliters of water right there. But what safety rule is she breaking right now? Good job, gloves. I'm gonna let her slide this time. Liliana, my
It's
assistant.
only water.
Will you put the water in the petri dish, please?
Yes.
This is where we're going to.
Gloves on.
Okay, Sterling. Will you put the water in the petri dish? Carefully. Nicely done. We have 10 milliliters of water in our lovely petri dish, which is ready to make a coral reef.
Yeah.
Well, not a coral reef, but a chemical reef, which is close enough and cool enough for a Saturday at the house. So, next what you're gonna do is you're gonna take 2 lovely cotton swabs and not put them in your ear. Instead, you're gonna stick them in the water and get them all ready to go. So they wanna sit in the water, your cup of water. It does not matter how much water, warm or cold. We're working with 2 chemicals today. One is your copper sulfate. That's what you want to pull out of your box for this, copper sulfate. And your other is your K4, is what we're going to call it because that's a big word. Yeah? So, K4. Yeah? Cool. Open your K4. Open your copper sulfate. Take your cotton swabs that are wet, dip them in the bottles, make sure you have a good collection. Now you're going to take your 2 mixtures, which look really cool. Oh, I love science!
Pop rocks.
Okay, and it is not Pop Rocks, do not eat it. I'm going to place it on each side of the petri dish at the far ends. Dispose. You have gloves on. Properly dispose of those.
So do you.
And I'll bring it back in 5 minutes to see what happens. It's going to sit and hold for a while.
It's red.
And you see, actually right now, the reaction is already starting to take place. You see, where are you guys? The brown in the middle, remember, I did not touch the compounds together, the chemicals together. The brown in the middle is the dividing line that's going to start your chemical reef. So we're going to let this sit for about 5 to 7 minutes, and then you're going to make your very own cool chemical reef. See you later, science friends. Bye!